Hello, hello, Chalkin History friends. Welcome. Say hello. It's Tuesday. It's a fun day here in Chocator land. We got some more perky sales going on. We have a couple new releases. We are having some fun. So come on in and join me. Where'd I go? There I am. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. All right. Oops. No, that's not what I want to do. Why did I do that? It popped me out of my account here. There we go. All right, everyone say hello. How is everyone today? Trying to find some fun. There we go. It'll work. This will work. All right. Just giving this a couple sprinkles. If you could do the same, I would so appreciate it. That's how Facebook gets me in front of more faces. So I appreciate you. Sprinkle to a few more places here. All right, let's get started. I'm going to show you what we have available today, and then we're going to do two projects, okay? So we're going to try to be quick about it because I know pretty soon you're going to be thinking about probably getting those kids off the bus, starting to think about winding down your day at work, having to go home and make dinner, or pick up dinner or whatever. All right, here's what we got today. Seinfeld and Friends. So for Seinfeld, we got an actual transfer, just the logo. And then we have a heat transfer. So that's kind of fun if you're a Seinfeld lover. And then for Friends, we got two for Friends. I speak fluent Friends quotes. You know, my daughter's one of those people. I don't think she's really gotten onto the whole Friends trend, but she can watch a show and by golly, she can quote it. Or if she's seen a movie like 100 times, she can quote it word for word. I'm like, I don't have space up here for that, so I'm not quite sure how she does that, but that's kind of fun. What's kind of nice about this one is you can do the Friends their logo in two different sizes, so depending on what kind of space you're working with. I think I might do the couch, but use the bigger words, bigger Friends. So I might combine the two. I don't know. We'll see. When we get to that point, we'll see. I'm going to do the heat transfer first, then we'll do the Friends. So I think the Friends, I'm going to do it on this shirt, so we can kind of put that aside till we're ready for it. For the Seinfeld, I'm not going to do the Seinfeld transfer. I'm not going to do that one today. I am going to do the heat transfer though. Remember, heat transfers are $10 retail. $7 if you're a Perks member, and we need to talk about that. $6 if you're a designer. You get 2 in a pack, so that's kind of nice if you want to get, if you know a lot of Seinfeld friends, or if you have a Seinfeld watching party or something like that. That would be fun if everyone made their own shirt. You guys, let's just stop and talk about perks. You can join for $1, okay? This month only, if you join for $1, you won't get your $20 back in designer dollars, but that'll start back up in April. So don't worry, you're gonna get that. Just not this month because they're giving it to you for $1. Then you can place your orders from here on out at 30% off. You're privy to promos and sales that are going on, like right now. Easter, oh gosh, over 80 items are $20 or under. Easter, Father's Day, Mother's Day, all kinds of those upcoming events that are coming up in our lives. Almost 85% or up to 85% off, which is insane. I mean, you're getting some things for $1.30, $1.70. It's crazy. What else do we got going on? Buy one, get one on heat transfers. Licensed is not a part of that, so unfortunately. But all the other heat transfers we are, oh, my palm is itching. What does that mean? I can't remember. What else? What else is going on? I don't know. But if you click the either the video descriptions down there, or it's up there, depends on how you're watching. If you click in there, it's all in there for you. There's all kinds of links on how to get to the Friends release and the Seinfeld release, how to hear about the perks that's going on from the 24th to the 27th. I want to say the buy one, get one, and Easter is going to the end of the month. However, the $1 join promo is only from today to the 27th, okay? Do not hesitate. Please, 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 please. I'm trying to save you money. I am trying. Okay. Enough about that. Let's get this shirt opened up. I like to usually grab it by the seam and make it kind of even. You guys, if you haven't noticed, I am really digging these heat transfers. Not just Seinfeld, but I am just the ease of being able to just make a fun shirt. Oh yes, also, if you have a naughty side or a potty mouth, or however you want to describe it, we do have a collection that's on the download hush hush. If you would like information on how to get to those transfers, I can't tell you the link right online, but if you comment dark, okay, I'm going to remind you here, comment dark for naughty designs, okay? How about we go with that? Okay, we're gonna pin that for a few minutes here. Okay. Alrighty, we really don't talk about it because it's not for everybody. Some of the language can be foul, okay? Some people just don't want to see it, they don't want to say it, and that's okay. That is okay. All right, let's get this straight, right? I'm sorry about the shadow. I have got to work on my setting here. Don't remember always having that shadow. All right, let's get this guy right about. I'm gonna kind of use my camera. Okay, I'm going to kind of temporarily pin this down with some heat tape. You guys, I got the wider heat tape. Thank you. Finally, if you need links to that kind of thing too, let me know. I apologize if you hear the puppy. He's not a puppy. He's 3, but he's my little puppy boy. And he, it sounds like somebody might be vacuuming up there, and he does not like that. He does not like the vacuum. So I'm thinking that's what's going on right now. He is trying to take care of it. Try to stop the sound is what he tries to do. Okay, we're just cutting up some of this transfer. This is the heat foil tape. Nothing happens to it when it's introduced to these high heat temperatures, okay? But it will keep our transfer in place because we don't really want it shifting while we're ironing it or heat setting it. This is probably one instance where I wish I had the larger heat press because it's the 9x12 or 8.5 by 11-ish. And my thing I think is 9x9, so not quite large enough. Okay. I feel like it's so nice and flat, but I do need to take a peek at it and see if we are crooked. Because, oof, I just hate when things are crooked. I think I need to shift it, if anything, to the left. So let's do that again. Just take this off. Oh no, don't turn off. No. I got my heat press all ready to go here. Okay. Let's just shift this a little. I think that's better. I think. Let's just tack that down. All right, then I'm gonna pick it up again, make sure it's straight. Let's try that again. I guess that is good. It's good. Okay, keep this nice and flat. No wrinkles, we don't want any wrinkles. Okay, what I'll do is I'll start at the top, then we'll move it down to the bottom. A minute on each section. And I have it at 360. Whoa, we need to put down parchment paper. Let's do that. Okay. Or if you have like a, oh gosh, what do they call that? The copper. Shoot, can't think. I cannot think. Teflon. If you have Teflon sheets, you can put that down. I usually just do the parchment. I do have Teflon sheets, however, I am not sure where they are. I know I have one down south at a place that we go to. But I don't know, I can't remember. It says I've actually gone through my purchase history. It says I bought, it was like a collection of 2 or 3. I don't know where they're at. I'll find them. I'm actually starting to go through all my stuff, so hopefully one day soon I will be organized. We'll see about that. Okay, there's that. Let's go down here. No. You guys, did I do this backwards? Or no? No, I didn't do it backwards. Never mind. I was gonna say, why does that look like that? I thought I did it backwards. You guys, I am losing my mind. I had to get up early today. I'm not an early riser. I am not an early riser at all. Hence, a cup of coffee in the afternoon. Yeah, that's just me. I get sleepy in the afternoon. I might press it again in both spots just to make sure we're really getting a good hold. I did not pre-treat this with any type of spray. I felt it was light enough that it would be okay. So let's just give it another go. I'm gonna really try to apply some more pressure. If you're watching, say hey. Say hey, hey. You'll see that red live box on the top of the screen. If not, you're catching the replay. Welcome to the replay. I appreciate you stopping by. The beauty of the replay is you can rewind and pause and fast forward wherever you want during the video. I know there's times I will catch, a reel going by and I'll be like, ooh, I want to see how this turns out. And I'll go right to the end of the video. So I'm just as guilty as that, but say hello if you do stop. We're getting close. Whoa. Phone's moving here. Okay, and then we're just gonna come back down here. Repress that for another minute. We'll just pull this up. Ooh, that's hot. Totsy totsy. Ouch. Ooh, yeah, that second press really did the trick, you guys. Really did the trick. I can't wait to see it. And I thought this color, I had two of these shirts. So I thought, I'll just take my extra and press it on there. I felt it was a good combo with the colors. So we'll see how it turns out. We got about 10 seconds to go. All right. Oh, geez, there goes my coffee all over. Oh my goodness. You guys, this only happens to me. Okay. Hold, please. Oh, man. Where am I going to put this? Give me a minute. Oh, my gosh. Here. Put it over here. You guys, honestly, eventually I got to clean this up. Thank God it didn't go on my shirt. That's all I got to say. Yeah. Thank goodness. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with that later. I just can't right now. I just can't. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it. It's the show about nothing. This still has a pretty good print. I wonder if this would print again somewhere. It's interesting. I don't need it though, so we're gonna throw that in the trash. Oh my gosh, I love it. What do you guys think? I think the color worked out so nicely. I love it. Master of You, Hipster Doofus. This is really something now. Spongeworthy, hello, Jerry, the Jerk Store, something now, World's Theory, show about nothing. Awesome. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. We're gonna fold that up. So there's our Seinfeld. That to the side, and we're just going to go ahead and start inking our Friends shirt. Where did I put that? I am so bummed that I dumped my coffee. You guys. Okay. I got it on the back of my leg. I can feel my leg is all wet. Trying to find my t-shirt form. I have to get another one. It's starting to really bend up. But what I did was I took this t-shirt form that I want to say it's by Tulip. They're everywhere. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them at Michael's, probably, Home Depot, or sorry, Hobby Lobby. And then I just kind of glued down one of our ink mats, one of our older ink mats. I did I think like the 11 or the 17, or no, I think it was the 11 by 22 or something like that. I cut that down, cut it in half, and then it just kind of helps me get my shirts on straight, even-ish. I mean, it's a good start, right? I press it down. I can kind of just pick it up and eyeball it. I don't know, it helps me with aligning. If you guys need any help trying to find this online, let me know. All right, we're gonna do the couch. I do like the big Friends. Do I even want, I'd rather be watching Friends? Do I just want the word Friends underneath there? I guess we'll do the entire thing. Why not? Why not, right? Okay. Here we go. Cannot believe I spilled my coffee. So mad. So mad I wasn't paying attention. Okay, this one's called Friends I'd Rather Be Watching. I'm just gonna say watching. Or you know what? Friends. Watching on couch. There we go. How's that? All right, let's take this off. Remember, do not fuzz your transfer. Okay. I'm gonna kind of eyeball the center. Kind of looking at my camera at the same time, guys. Trying to see if I'm just gonna tack it down up there. I'm gonna give it a look-see. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, let's just go ahead and put it down. I feel like I might be all over. What do you guys think? There, it's fine. It's fine. Here's about the center. Okay, I think we're okay. It might be off just a tad. All right, we are using inks, you guys, so those are permanent. Knowing my luck, we'll get in trouble today and make a mess, but that's just me. Okay, I am thinking I was gonna use black for the words, except for the little dots. We'll do the colors in the little dots. And we're gonna try to do the couch, if you look online, is kind of in between these two colors. So I might do a little mix of the two for those. And I'm gonna have to look and see what the order of the dots are, because if you look, it's a certain order. And it repeats itself kind of not the way you would think. So we're gonna look up the logo for Friends. I see red, blue, yellow, red, yellow, blue. So it does not repeat. Okay, let's get our let's get the black taken care of here. Black is messy. Okay, you want to use an ink when you're working on textiles. You want to make sure you're staying on that transfer. Try not to go off. Okay, get the excess off. Make sure you're hitting the tops of the letters, the bottoms of the letters. There's been so many times I've missed letters. Okay, I'm gonna try to be super duper careful over here, not to hit the little dots in between. Don't want to make the dots black. We actually want to do the right colors there. Get close to that one. I feel like I should have a smaller squeegee with that one, so I'm going to go ahead and cut one of these in half. Then I'm actually going to cut another one in half. I like doing this. We'll use that for the dots. Okay, this will be better. I have more control too. Make sure I get these nice and coated here. Get that excess off. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, put that back. All right, I'm gonna try to keep that out of my way. Okay, red is first. Okay, just a smidge. You don't need more than a smidge. Red goes there, and then in between E and N. Also be careful you're not dragging that black over there. Okay. That's it. That little dot is all we needed for that. I'm gonna get a wipe this. I guess if you look at sometimes, let's see that one. That one says red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue. I guess it just depends what you're looking at. Okay. All right, that one's clean, so I'm gonna go with the blue next. I feel like this is a good blue. This is our brilliant blue, and I can't, it must have been a color of the month or something, because that is not in our line. So we're going to do the blue there and the blue here. Put whatever back. And then we will take our yellow. Let me put this over here. This is just plain old bumblebee. Wash that off just a little smidgen. Excess off. Didn't get into the black, that's good. Okay, let's just wipe this off. Yes, I talk to myself. Don't all creative people talk to themselves? All right. We don't need to remove anything yet. Let's go ahead and see if we can come up. I feel like that's close, except I want to darken it a bit. So let's do this. I'm going to take a little bit of this. Okay. That color. And let's open this. This was Love Struck. Do you guys remember Love Struck? We had it as a paste. I want to say I opened this right now. Yeah. We had it as a paste, and then they brought it out as an ink. So I want to add half, I guess, of what I have there. We're going to just try to mix this up a little bit. Get it a little darker. Maybe even keep it not completely mixed. So you see, what do you think? The two colors together? That would be kind of cool. I think I'm going to do that. So it'll be kind of like a hot mess-ish. Down here, I think we could do some gold fringe too. Isn't there like gold fringe or something? All right, let's grab some more of this. This will make it look a little more like fabric maybe with the two different colors. Hopefully I made enough. I have to get a little more made. We'll see. We'll try to stretch it. Oh, I went over the wrong spot. I can do that again though. Darn it. Some pictures, if you look at it, it's the whole couch that's this color, and then some, they do the gold fringe on the bottom. All right, let's just take a little bit of this. And just blend this in just because we need some filler. Okay, this really soaked it in, didn't it? Just making sure I get the top. Okay, let's do that. Let's do the bottom. So let me get, I think I want to do nominee down there. Ooh, put my fingers right in it. Okay, I'm gonna do nominee. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of that. And we're just gonna go over. Where we did that. So it won't be too strikingly different, right? Because if you look at the picture online, you know, like if you look at the show, it does show that I might have some of that color in it. So I'm going to take that off. Get rid of that excess here. And I am kind of just lightly removing the excess because in some spots I do see that Love Struck coming through. I want to make sure I cover that up more. Like this one right here just does not want to cover. Okay, that's fine. It's being difficult. Fine, be that way. Okay, I think I got it though. All right, put that there. Let's close this up. All right, let's close this up so we don't get in trouble. You know, because you saw me spill my coffee, so there's that. See, I am just getting to be a mess here. Wipe that. Okay. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. All right, ready? Make sure you're not dirty. Oh, there's some gold. Yikes. In the corner. Okay. We're just gonna pull it. No, don't turn off yet. Not ready for you to turn off. There we go. Oh my gosh, I love it. How fun is that, you guys? So fun. I love it. Oh, the bottom of the letters didn't really turn out very well. We could touch that up though, quite easily. I have these little, really cool little rubber. They're like squeegees, but they're kind of like paintbrushes. So I'm just gonna dip it in and we're just gonna fill in those bottoms. These are handy dandy little tools. Don't have to use them often, but when I do, they come in handy. Dot. Concentrating, so that's why I'm quiet. Get a little bit more. A little bit here. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Maybe a little bit down here. All right, you guys. Perfect. Let me get another wipe. Okay, that's all clean. All right, I'm gonna clean up my hands a little bit. Now we're going to take this off the form, dry it a little bit, and then we'll heat set it. I love it, and it's supposed to look very ratty at the top. Kind of looks a little ratty, like we've missed spots, but that is all in the transfer. Okay, let's get this off. Okay. I just know I'm gonna make a mess again. I just know it. I just know it. So I'm gonna cover this black up. That one would probably be the worst to try to get out. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right, we're just gonna use this. You could use a heat tool if you have a hotter heat tool. Just gonna heat this up a little bit, or dry it up a little bit. Do this now. Let's bring over our pressing pillow again. Okay. I'm going to take a peek and see if it went through. It did bleed through a little bit. So what I might do is put a layer of paper towels in there for when we set it. So let me do that. I'm gonna just put these up in there. This one here. That way I don't press it through to the back side. All right. Good. I feel like it's totally protected there. Let's get our little parchment paper. That. And now this is set at 360, which it should be. Ooh, it should be about 300. So we're only going to do this like. I don't know. We'll do it a minute. That might be too long. Usually you're supposed to set it around 300. But this will take some time to cool down, so we're just going to keep moving it for the minute, and we'll be all right. I don't think it's going to burn anything. Couple seconds left here. All right, we are good to go. I am not going to set that anymore. Now I do see the paper towel lines. That will go away when I wash it. But oh my goodness, it's hot, 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 hot. Oh my goodness, that is so fun. I'd rather be watching Friends. What is, tell me in the comments your favorite episode from Friends. Your favorite episode, okay? So we got, I'd rather be watching Friends. And we got our Seinfeld Friends here. All right, guys, that's it. I will see you guys again soon, and I hope to see you Probably tomorrow, Wednesday, hump day. I'll see you guys. Remember, perks, $1, 30% off. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is a steal. Don't pass it up. I'll talk to you soon.